सो हाई एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द न्यू ब्लॉग। इस ब्लॉग में आपको IIM के फाइनेंस कोर्स के बारे में सब कुछ पता चलेगा। सो वॉच दिस वीडियो टिल द एंड बिकॉज दिस वीडियो विल कंसिस्ट ऑफ ऑल द थिंग्स from course structure to admission process to placements, internship opportunities, many more things about all the things whether you should join IIM finance course, interview tips, interview experience of Vipin. So watch the video and let's target around 1000 likes and let's have a brief introduction of Vipin. He is actually a PGP finance student batch 2 and he has, like, we all have been graduating very soon in the next 10 days. Tomorrow he is leaving to his hometown, so that's why I just thought कि content shoot कर लेते हैं. And this is just for you also. Please spread love and just like, comment and share, subscribe. So let's have a brief introduction of Vipin and thank you so much bro for coming in the blog.
Yeah, thank you Anshu for inviting me here. And as Anshu mentioned, my name is Vipin Chauhan and currently I'm a PGP finance student at IIM Kozhikode. And recently I will be graduating like this summer only. And if I talk about my experience, I do have 3 years of experience in manufacturing and later due to inclination in finance, I joined PGP finance course. And during my course of MBA, I was a part of public relations committee. I was also a part of Meet, an LGBTQ community at IIM Kozhikode. And I do like to trade. Recently, I will be starting my new channel, which you can follow here, and we'll be sharing link here. And I'm also a fitness freak. I like to work out, mostly into calisthenics and CrossFit, and also participate in a bit of competitions, case competitions.
I think you also won Mr. Koiko or Mr. Echoes, na?
You can say that, yeah.
Mr. Echo because of his fitness and everything.
Yeah.
So starting off with the course structure and admission process of how IIM finance course is all about and how one can apply and actually get into this beautiful course. So let's hear it out.
Okay, sure. So the admission process for PGP finance program is as same as normal PGP program. So initially when you apply for CAT application, there will be a tick option that you are interested in PGP finance program.
Okay.
And from there on, you will get a mail on your mail and that fill up this application form. And after filling up that application form on basis of your CAT percentile and your section wise cutoff, you will be getting a call. And after that there will be an interview process, and after that there will be a final list in which if you convert it, you will be into IIMK.
Okay. And what is the course structure of this course?
Okay, so if you talk about PGP finance program, so as its name suggests, it's a dedicated finance program. So from the day one itself and at the end of your MBA, you will be mostly studying MBA subjects that are specifically inclined towards finance.
Okay.
So in the first year, you will have mandatory courses which are as elective for normal PGP program.
Okay.
So let's imagine if we talk about commercial banking, financial derivatives. So these are our mandatory programs, mandatory courses in the first year. And if you talk about in the second year, itself, you will have option of selecting electives in consulting, strategy, marketing itself, and product management as well. So it depends upon your inclinations. You will have the flexibility of selecting those electives.
Okay, so now let's talk about your interview experience. How was your experience of IIM Fin course? And if you remember, then you can also share about your answers.
Yeah, sure. So the interview for PGP finance will be as similar to PGP. The difference would be for each of the person, it can be a different experience. So some might have a stress interview, some might have case-based interview, and some might have novel interviews. So for me, it was kind of a case interview, you can say that. So there will be 2 interviews. So one will be mostly focusing on the HR aspect of it, how your experience has been with the industry, how your experience with the company that you have worked with has been, how the UG experience has been, and what you basically know about each of these specifically domains. So let's imagine if you have experience in consulting, how your experience with the consulting itself, how you deal with a specific situation. And for me, I'm a chemical engineer, so the questions were like, tell me about Bhopal gas tragedy, how that happened. And some people, it was like banking, what is banking, how banking works, what is repo rate, how inflation affect the market, how money flow in the market is there. And the second interview, it will depend upon the type of selection that you have. So for PGP finance, it will be it can be anything regarding your work experience. For me, it was mostly regarding why finance. So they asked me data analysis, like what is bell curve, and how do you calculate mean, median, mode of each, and how SD affect each of the standard deviation data. And they also asked me about banking, how money flow in the market will be there. They also asked me about trading, as I have inclination towards trading. So they asked me, how do you trade, how your experience has been with different platforms, what are the different parameters, different charts that you use. So on basis of that, my interview was there.
So now let's like talk about the most curious thing that all the aspirants wants to really know, which is placements of IIMK finance course. So there's a myth in the outside world कि finance में अगर आप जाते हो तो सिर्फ finance में ही आप placements ले सकते हो, final placement में internship. तो ये एक बार आप clarity दे दो कि ऐसा reality है या ये सिर्फ myth है.
Okay. So PGP finance placements are as good as PGP, like as any of the program that is available at IIM Kozhikode.
Okay.
So it will be same. And जैसे अंशु ने बोला, it's a myth कि ऐसा नहीं है कि PGP finance में हो तो finance के sector में ही जाना पड़ेगा. I have really good friends here who entered into consulting, who will be working as a marketing manager, who will be working with banking itself because they have inclination towards it. Some will be working in IB also. So it totally depends upon how you build up your CV during the course of MBA and how your experience in the past has been. So let's imagine after joining IIMK, you participate into case competitions that are mostly regarding marketing. So there are chances that you will get a call from marketing firm. And then let's imagine if you have done some case competitions for finance and consulting as well, and product management. So you will get those calls. So the opportunities for finance program are really good here for every domain, and you can substantiate with your work experience, your knowledge here, and with the subjects also. So let's imagine if you are taking electives in strategy, so that means you are interested into strategy. So you can say that in the interview that because of these courses I improved these skills, how to solve any problem, and there will be some live projects also that you can do. So it totally depends upon how you groom yourself in terms of professional experience.
And in fact, the best point of IIMK Finance and IIMK LSM is all that even after you are getting into a very like separate course, very like structured course, you still have an opportunity of creating a CV of all the domains. So there are like 6 to 7 domains, like from marketing to consulting to HR to operations, finance. So you have to create CV for all the domains, and whichever domain का CV आपका ज़्यादा अच्छा होगा and recruiter को पसंद आएगा, तो you will get shortlist from that company. Doesn't matter कि आप finance से हो, आप LSM से हो, आप PGP से हो, बिल्कुल matter ही नहीं करता वो.
I agree with Anshu, and also you will be eligible to apply for all those companies. It's not like if you are PGP Finance or LSM, you will be able to apply for only selected companies. It won't be like this.
Yes. So now next question is about your experience at IIMK, and like was it very easy for you to actually clear this 2 years of hectic MBA, and with that too with finance specialization, I would say, though IIMK has like most of the IIMs doesn't even have specialization, and in fact IIMK also doesn't provide any specialization, but still since you have already done in finance, so we can say, so is it like non-engineers or people with a non-finance background can actually clear this entire course very easily, or it will be very difficult for that person?
Okay, so any person who has inclination towards finance and who can say that this is the reason I want to get into PGP finance, and is able to work upon it and tell them clearly why the reason is. So definitely you will be able to get into this PGP finance program. It doesn't have to be a finance related experience that you should have.
Nice.
It can be anything. And my experience with IIM, I would start with simply one thing. My answer in interview was, because of trading I want to get into finance, because I have so much inclination towards it. I want to learn how trading is there, how algorithm trading will be there. So the reason was this, and after joining here I'm able to understand how financial accounting is done, how like the CA course you will be not complete CA course, but financial accounting part, understanding financial accounting and understanding those statements and each of those particulars in those statements. I'm capable of doing that right now. So that's a big achievement for me. And the second transformation that you will see is the confidence and the business knowledge here. So the experience into
especially the presentations,
right?
Yeah.
So PPTs, PPTs, case comps that you do, and different activities that you do in groups in the at IIM Kozhikode.
The case discussions.
Yeah, exactly. So that's at a different level. It grooms you differently how to shape your ideas and how to pitch those ideas on the table itself. So that's the difference.
So what is the batch profile of IIMK Finance?
Okay, so the batch right now is of 40, and if I talk about what are the different people here, so in my batch there are people who are CAs, mostly engineers are there, but CAs are also there. The people who have CFA and FRM also they're also there. But if I talk about junior batch, roughly 14 or 15 people are there who are CAs. So it varies. Varies in different years. It totally depends upon how many people are applying for that.
So before ending this video, any suggestions to all the CAT aspirants जो आप इस वीडियो को देख रहे हैं, especially to all the aspirants who is gonna give their interview, IIMK finance interview after 1 month. So those suggestions like for the CAT aspirants and for the interview aspirants as well.
Okay. So the people who will be interviewing this summer, this year only, my recommendation would be have a brief knowledge about everything that you have been exposed to. So let's imagine you have been working in manufacturing or banking sector or anything regarding consulting. So you should know what task that you did, why did you did it in a specific way, and what are the different learnings that you had. So you should be able to tell them properly, and other than that, you should know how market is working. So let's imagine in February budget was there, right? Exactly. So you should know what are the different policies that are introduced, how government is trying to implement those policies, and what are the different changes that will be done after implementing these policies. Okay, and you should have a basic knowledge about education system in India. You can say, right, how repo rate and reverse repo rate is there. How SEBI is working, what is the role of SEBI, what is the role of RBI. So these kind of simple questions can be there. And for the people who will be who are preparing for CAT, my recommendation would be work on each of the different sections, work on VARC, LRDI and quants. So for quants, it's all about practice. So the more you practice your questions, the more you'll be able to understand the trick. And the more easily you will be able to solve those problems. So that's for quants. For VARC, my recommendation would be to work on your reading skills. So start any newspaper, read editorials, or start any book. Let's imagine if you are having some time, read any psychology book or any psychology articles, or it can be any consulting article. It can be regarding banking. It can be regarding different finance sectors, how any sector is working. Get the overview of everything. So the reading newspaper part will have two perks. It will help you in your preparation for VARC, and second part, it will help you in your interviews as well.
Exactly.
So you'll be understanding the industry as well, and vocabulary also you will be able to improve. And last part and really important, no matter how much you learn, no matter how much you improve upon yourself, if you are not able to tell that confidently to any other person, it's not worth it. So in interview, confidence is the key. So let's imagine they ask you something that you don't know. Say that I don't know, and don't just blab about the things. So अगर आता है तो ही उसके आंसर के लिए अप्रोच करना. And if you know something, tell them this is part that I don't know about it, and that's it.
And can they reach out to you in your Instagram or social media platform, LinkedIn वगैरह?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I can share the link in the description.
Yeah, sure. So my LinkedIn is Johan Vipin,
okay,
and my Instagram is Vipin_aesthetics.
And guys, you can also comment all your queries in the comment section, and he would be happy to answer all, solve all the queries that you have. And just prepare hard for your interview, prepare hard for your CAT preparation, and trust me, you all will be getting your dream college. We are leaving after a few days, so yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching.
All the best, guys, and do like and subscribe.